Today we're making 3-ingredient bread from avocado. Someone commented on one of my other posts and sent me this recipe, and I've been wanting to try it ever since. So we're adding 1 full avocado to the bowl. And then next I'm going to add 1 egg. And then last but not least, because this is a 3-ingredient recipe, we only have 1 more ingredient, which is 1 cup of shredded Parmesan cheese. You could also do mozzarella if you want. I just happen to have Parmesan on hand, and I shredded it myself, which is why it's shredded like this. I feel like Parmesan's normally grated, but I thought that this would work better for this recipe, but it probably won't make a difference. So now I'm just kind of mashing that avocado with a fork, because we want all of these ingredients to be mixed together really well. So I'm mashing that avocado up and then just mixing it all together. So I'm very hopeful that this recipe is going to work, and I feel like it's gonna taste good, because who does not love avocado, cheese, and an egg? You probably won't taste the egg, but so I'm excited. It's also going to be low in carbs, high in fiber. It actually has a pretty good amount of protein thanks to that Parmesan. Parmesan is surprisingly high in protein. So as you can see, we're kind of getting a cohesive mixture here, which is exactly what we want. So I'm just gonna continue mashing that up and mixing just a little bit longer. Okay, so this is what our mixture looks like. So here I have a baking tray with a piece of parchment paper, and I'm just going to scoop this mixture right onto the parchment paper. These are gonna be kind of large slices of bread, or it's almost kind of like a sandwich round. So we're gonna make sure we get all of that. And then we're just gonna kind of spread it. So you're gonna want 2 even circles. So I'm gonna spread this around. Maybe I should have made 4. So if you wanted to make them a little smaller, I would maybe make 4 next time. But we're just rolling with it, and we're gonna make large sandwich rounds. That's my oven preheating to 400. So these are just about ready. It was great timing to pop these in the oven. Okay, so here we have our avocado sandwich rounds, 3 ingredients. They're gonna go into the oven at 400 for about 30 minutes. I almost forgot, I'm gonna add 1 more ingredient. This is completely optional, but I think it's gonna taste really good. I'm gonna add a little bit of everything bagel seasoning on top. So just a little bit of that. Like I said, this is optional, but I think it's gonna add a nice extra flavor, especially if you were gonna make this for breakfast and add eggs. I think the everything bagel seasoning is the perfect addition. I'm gonna keep it like a classic sandwich today, but I still think it's gonna add good flavor. So into the oven at 400 degrees for about 30 minutes. All right, guys, it's been 25 minutes. And I just checked on it, and I could not believe it actually looked like it worked so well. I'm gonna grab my oven mitt and take these out. They smell amazing, and I feel like they actually got fluffy. I was kind of expecting them to be like thin and crispy, but I feel like they actually got super fluffy. So I'm gonna let them cool completely, and I am so excited to try them out. So I'll let them cool, and then we'll add toppings and then try them out. In the meantime, let me know in the comments what you would add to these avocado breads. I wonder what would be good toppings. I think I'm gonna keep it classic, like I said, and do turkey and a couple other things. But let me know in the comments any ideas for what you would add to this avocado bread for a sandwich. Okay, so our avocado bread has cooled. Look at how good this turned out. They are pretty big. I would next time probably make 4. So I'm just gonna cut this in half and then make my sandwich that way. Yum. Okay, and I'm not gonna lie, this smells so good. So we're gonna set our sandwich base on the plate, and I'm gonna start with a little bit of avocado mayo. So I'll just spread a little bit of that on. Then we'll do some turkey. Like I said, I'm just gonna keep this pretty simple. I'm gonna do some tomatoes, a little bit of mustard. I'm excited to see what your guys' ideas are because I think I'm definitely gonna make this again. By the way that it smells and looks, I think it might be a new staple for me for lunch. So lastly, I'm adding a little bit of arugula. And now we'll just add the top of our sandwich bread. And look at how good that looks. All right, I'm so excited to finally try this out. So here we go. That is one of the best things I've ever had, you guys. The bread has so much flavor. It's like the perfect consistency. I don't ever want to eat real bread again. This is so good. Let me know in the comments if you'll try this easy 3-ingredient avocado bread.